the chilling story of an American girl and her spirit. In a small, seemingly ordinary town in the United States, a story has circulated for decades that continues to send shivers down the spines of those who hear it. This is the story of Emily, a bright, lively American girl whose life was tragically cut short under mysterious circumstances, and whose presence, many claim, has never truly left the world of the living. According to local accounts and interviews with residents, Emily was known for her curiosity and adventurous spirit, often exploring the woods, abandoned buildings, and old forgotten corners of the town. But one day, she disappeared without a trace. The search for her was exhaustive, involving police, volunteers, and even psychics, yet no definitive answers emerged. Over time, the tragedy morphed into a legend, with reports of strange occurrences at her last known locations. Neighbors described cold drafts in warm rooms, inexplicable sounds, and fleeting shadows that seemed to move with intention. One of the most cited locations is an old creaking house on the edge of town where Emily had spent many afternoons playing and reading. Witnesses report seeing a faint figure resembling a young girl peering from windows, even though the house has been abandoned for years. Some claim that if you enter the house at night, you can hear the soft giggle of a child or the delicate turning of pages, as if Emily's spirit is revisiting her favorite stories. Beyond physical sightings, there are accounts of objects moving on their own, lights flickering in precise patterns, and the occasional sensation of being gently touched by an unseen hand. Researchers in paranormal studies who have visited the house have documented these phenomena, though they emphasize the difficulty in proving such experiences scientifically. Skeptics argue that the experiences are manifestations of grief, memory, or the power of suggestion. Yet the consistency of reports from multiple, unrelated witnesses is striking. Some residents believe that Emily's spirit remains tethered to the mortal world not out of malevolence, but because of unresolved matters. Her sudden disappearance left a void, a life interrupted, and a presence that cannot fully move on. Others suggest that her energy may be protective, warning those who wander too far into dangerous or forbidden areas, as many reports of near accidents coincide with her alleged appearances. The story of Emily has also inspired local artists, writers, and filmmakers, each interpreting her presence in their unique ways. Paintings depicting a ghostly figure in the woods, novels exploring the life of a child lost too soon, and documentaries investigating her legacy have all contributed to a growing fascination with her spirit. The psychological aspect is equally compelling. Emily's tale resonates with themes of innocence, loss, and the thin veil between life and death, tapping into universal fears and curiosities. Interviews with older town residents suggest that the legend has grown over generations, with each retelling adding layers of detail, some grounded in real events, others perhaps born of imagination and the communal need to make sense of tragedy. Local historians have traced Emily's family lineage, discovering that her ancestors lived in the town for several centuries and that previous generations reported similar inexplicable encounters: children's laughter in empty rooms, fleeting glimpses of figures, and mysterious lights at night. Whether these are coincidences, shared folklore, or genuine spiritual phenomena remains a matter of debate. In recent years, technology has added another dimension to the story. Paranormal investigators equipped with cameras, audio recorders, and thermal imaging have documented anomalies that some interpret as Emily's presence: voices captured on digital recorders, unexplained temperature drops, and apparitions appearing briefly on camera lenses. Each new piece of evidence rekindles interest in the town and draws visitors hoping to experience the eerie phenomenon themselves. However, Emily's story is not just about fear. It also carries an emotional weight that touches the hearts of those who learn about her. Parents reflect on the fragility of childhood, communities mourn the losses of the past, and children are reminded of the importance of cherishing every moment. The dichotomy of her tale, both terrifying and profoundly human, ensures that it continues to captivate audiences far beyond the town's borders. Scholars of folklore and paranormal studies often point to Emily as a case study in how local tragedies evolve into enduring legends, blending fact and speculation into narratives that teach, warn, and haunt simultaneously. Some argue that her spirit, if it exists, is a symbol of resilience and memory, a reminder that those who are gone remain part of our collective consciousness in subtle, sometimes chilling ways. While skeptics maintain that all experiences are explainable, the enduring fascination with Emily's story suggests a deeper human need to confront the unknown, to imagine that the bonds of love and life do not end with death. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, the impact of her story on the town's culture, art, and collective memory is undeniable. Today, the house where Emily was last seen has become a place of pilgrimage for believers, investigators, and the curious. Visitors often leave notes, flowers, or small tokens, hoping to communicate or pay respect to a spirit that has become part of their community's identity. Seasonal events, storytelling nights, and local exhibitions continue to explore her life and legacy, blending historical research with the supernatural elements that have kept her memory alive. Emily's story, chilling as it may be, also offers lessons about empathy, the way communities process trauma, and the enduring power of storytelling. It serves as a poignant reminder that sometimes the most unsettling tales are rooted in the very real human experiences of love, loss, and longing. And perhaps that is why her spirit, whether literal or symbolic, continues to haunt the imagination of all who hear her tale. And that's something worth remembering when you next walk through a quiet, seemingly empty room and wonder about the stories hidden just beyond the veil of perception.